Sanctions are supposed to isolate, weaken, and force compliance. But then there's India, sanctions that cripple some countries. Barely slow India down. Why? Sanctions are one of the most powerful tools in global politics. They restrict trade, block technology, cut off finance. They work best on countries that depend heavily on one power, one currency, or one supply chain. But India doesn't fit that model. India's biggest protection is diversification. India buys energy from multiple countries, weapons from multiple suppliers, technology from multiple partners. India trades with the United States, works with Russia, partners with Europe, and leads the global south. So when pressure comes from one direction, India adjusts instead of collapsing. India has lived through sanctions before. After nuclear tests in 1998, India faced sanctions. But instead of reversing course, India invested in self-reliance, domestic defense, domestic space programs, domestic technology. Sanctions didn't change India's decisions, they changed India's capabilities. Sanctions work best on small or isolated economies. India is neither. With one of the world's largest populations and markets, India is too big to be ignored. Companies want access. Countries want trade. This creates leverage that sanctions struggle to break. India is not alone. Many countries in Asia, Africa, and Latin America don't automatically follow Western sanctions. They see India as a partner, not a proxy. This limits how isolated India can ever become. This doesn't mean India is immune. Pressure still exists, diplomatic, economic, strategic. But pressure is not the same as control. India listens, but it decides. So why don't sanctions work the same way on India? Because India is not dependent on one power, not locked into one system, not isolated. Sanctions punish dependence, and India's strategy has been to reduce it. That's not defiance, that's design, and that's where India stands.